Hello everyone, this is Wise Guy Jesse here, and this is going to be episode 6 of the Mountain Blade game. So still not sure what to do around this episode. I'm thinking of possibly going and getting a lot of food, and then going off to a training field. Probably not that one since it's going to be over by Sultan's, but I also don't feel like running all the way up there. Or I probably will just be running around, try to track bandit stuff, try to level up my guys. So then, even though I'm with a small army, if I have them leveled up to be like veteran spearmen and the veteran crossbow or whatever the highest it is for crossbow people, yeah, veteran crossbow. If I have a lot of those guys, then it really would kind of make up for having a small party. So yeah, I'm just gonna go up this way. This is where I noticed most of the bandits hang out at, the mountain bandits at least. They seem to always have a bandit lair right about here, which is where I took out on the episode 3, which didn't record because of problems with OBS, but I guess I think the main problem was with that OBS thing is, now that I think about it, I think it can only hold like so much recording at once, and I guess going for 3 hours at one time is too much for it. Okay, so here we go, mountain bandits. So yeah, I will say your luck has run out, prepare to die. And like normal, they don't want to go easy, so just charge in. They have our one party's looking a little bit better than it was before. Notice that a lot more people have shields now since they're veterans or trained. So it does make things a little better. But I think it's the crossbow people that actually have the shields, because our veteran spearmen just have a giant, I forget what it's called, but oh man, these guys do some damage. I keep on forgetting that I don't have my other guy with plated armor and stuff, so I've been thinking over this, and since I've joined one faction in my other game, I kind of think it would be fun to try to go off on my own, but I'm not sure, since there would be a lot of trouble if I don't have a lot of money, and I would probably be attacked a lot because I don't know, like, people always want more land on here stuff. So I'm not sure if I will. I might end up actually just joining a faction for a little bit, then later on going to the making my own place when I have a lot of money. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna put this guy in. I'm guessing I might as well get spearmen. If you get too many archers and crossbowmen and not enough units, what happens is the crossbowmen won't have as much health as the other guys do. And look at this, we got everybody joining up over here. So this will be a good time to actually gain a better relation with the lords of this land by going and helping him take out bandits. Even though it's 8 bandits, most of the time these guys will be like, oh well, it's nice to meet you here on the battlefield and see that you like to help support me if I'm in a fight, kind of thing. It makes them like you more, and that would be more useful later on, because if I do make my own kingdom, I do want to have people kind of like me, because it makes it kind of less likely for them to actually declare war on. A longer sword, because this thing's like not getting enough reach. And I know I could get a lance for this since I am on a horse, but I'm just really bad at using the lances for some reason. I always manage to somehow screw it up, and later on when I record being in the one arenas or something like that, the tournaments, you'll realize that I probably won't go anywhere like the Garrigats and stuff like that where they have horses, because most of the time with the horses they want lances and stuff, and like I said, I'm not good at that. So it'd probably just be a miserable fail and not fun to watch. Okay, so yeah, we got one mission from that guy. It's good to see you here, wise guy Jesse. Together we will make the foe learn to fear our names and quail at our coming. And we only get 9 denier from it, but I'm okay with that. And then we'll run down here and we'll help this guy out. Yeah, so he's gonna be one of those guys that's talking about that. It's already negative for some reason. So let's see what they have to say. Okay, well, apparently he doesn't care much about this. And they have a bandit lair. Now, like, one of the things that you could do is the one bandit hideout things, you could almost use them like it'd be equal to like a mob farm in Minecraft. You basically just wait around and bandits will be spawning near it, a lot of them, and so you just kind of run away, and later on you'll come back and they'll be there again. Okay, so I guess we gotta go run back down here to my lady. Yeah, so there's already bandits spawning back up, and like I was saying before, where the bigger my army gets, the more they will, like the larger their parties will get and stuff. And so that's why I'm kind of like, I don't really want to have a large party for multiple reasons, such as the bandits. I do not really like when there's large party bandits, because if you do somehow lose a battle against someone and then you're running away and you only have a couple people left, bandits, if they have large parties, they'll say, okay, we could take this guy on easy. And bandits, sometimes they run pretty fast and stuff, so it's not fun being attacked by bandits right after that, and then you're captured, and then you have to wait there for a couple of days, so they're dragging you all across the map, and it's not fun trying to get back to where you were supposed to be at. Because I've had times where they drug me halfway across the map into like really far into enemy territory. Okay, so yep, once again the little ET looking lady took us inside. Such a creepy looking girl. Okay, so we got better relationship with her. So yeah, one of the things that I had and I've noticed in my other game that I played, I ended up having the person I got married to was like Brian. It's B-R-N or B-R-Y-N or something like that. Brian or Brain. I don't know. I get those weird names in this game, but I guess that they had the relationship with her. It's like up at like 28 or something like that, and then after a while, I guess like many things, it kind of like slowly degenerates, and it's like down to 8. So I don't know, like the whole thing with relationship with these kind of confused. Like, you just kind of go for till they go like really high up and they start to like you a lot. But if I do want to get married to these people, I actually do have to have my own castle. So it's rather I join a faction and they like me enough to give me my own castle, or I could be like a little vulture kind of thing and wait for one of the kingdoms to be taken out almost all the way, and then take out the last kingdom for myself kind of thing, or take out a small kingdom for myself for a party or army that's getting beat really bad already. And if I do that, I have a feeling that it's going to be Swadia that will be beaten, since, like I said earlier episode, that it is kind of in the middle of everywhere and everybody's always attacking it. Now, while I'm here, I'm not sure if everybody has gone and checked out the video about that glitch thing I found, but yeah, you jump up in this corner and it launches you around half the time. I don't know why it's not really working that well here. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, like, not exactly sure what the whole deal with that is, but yeah, it's a funny little glitch that I kind of, I guess, like, you can mess around with that, and it just launches you across the room. And it's not launched me the super far this time like they had. One time I got launched so I landed on the stairs. I think that was in one of the videos. There's another time I got launched and I landed like way up here. Like, it launched me and I hit that column and it threw me off that angle over here. It's like, I don't know, it got some crazy power to it kind of thing, but yeah, it's one of those things that not really a good point to it, just fun to run around with. Okay, so go to the marketplace and we'll buy some bread for units. They have, if you haven't played the game, you probably wonder what the little blue letters on it saying morale, the party morale. If you have a whole variety of food, your party will have a better morale. The only thing with that is, like, I prefer just to buy like bread because it has 8 party morale, but it doesn't stack up, so I'm not getting whatever this is, 8 times, or 4 times 3, which is like 12, and 12 times 8, which, I don't know, I don't have a calculator beside me, it's like 96 I think, but, or, yeah, but like 96 is, I think, but, you don't actually get 96 morale for all this bread. You're only getting 8 because you already had that, so it makes you want to buy more of this. But the only thing I don't like about that is how, if you have more variety of food, they don't eat one at a time, they eat one of each kind of food, so you have to buy like a whole bunch of multiple foods to keep the morale up, and it becomes very expensive, and especially when you have really large armies. And they still have those, the best gauntlets in the whole game right there, but you can see how it's 21,408. We only have 800, so yeah, I don't see us buying that anytime soon, unless if somehow things go in our favor really well. And I believe once you join a kingdom, I might be once again mixing up this with fire and sword, so sorry if I am, but I noticed that when in Fire and Sword, when I joined a kingdom, they gave me like 3,000 deniers right away, just for joining it. So I was like, okay, kind of thing. I don't know if that happens here too. Okay, it's night, so I feel like bandits will attack, or not. Quite surprised. Okay, so what was this? So yeah, we could take this to Yellen, which is just around the corner, and this is, like, this mission will be probably easy, saying it only needs at least 10 strong men with us kind of thing to help protect it. I'm guessing that we could consider our men strong, even though they are, in my opinion, maybe above average. So yeah, so I'm going to do this mission because I want to get this, like, the reputation of this place up a lot, just in case if I need it for some reason. But okay, The only problem with doing this mission now is it is night. Okay, so. Oh, okay, so he's just gonna follow us. I'm trying to see what this person looks like. Normally, when you see caravans, they actually have a wagon with them. So yeah, I was a little confused of what he was doing, but yeah, he moves slightly slower than me. So that's somewhat of a bad thing because I'll have to wait up for him so he doesn't get attacked by bandits. But there's like I've seen um like other episodes. I believe it was an earlier episode where I end up buying like a whole bunch of grapes from Jellica and went over to the Velusa and sold them for like 56 dinar profit each, and I had like 3 or 4 of them. And I've seen that you could do that a lot more, make like a bunch of money on this. But the problem is, it's one of those things where you want to be really fast so you could get across the place at really fast speeds. But the problem is you have to have you want to get rid of part of your party so that there's a lot less people to slow you down. Okay, now what am I supposed to do? Took him here. Okay, and we advanced to level 7. Okay, so we did gain reputation out of that for the Yalin, but we might have for our place. Okay, so let's see, what was it that I was thinking of going for, I think of just increasing strength right now. I want to get my health up a good bit, because it will allow me to stay in battles longer or stuff like that. Like, when, right now, since I don't have good armor, I want to try to make up for it with having a high health, which will kind of help balance things out. And then later on, it just is a bonus because you have really good armor later, and you'll be get only maybe 1 damage, 2 damage if they get like a headshot on you that does like 8 damage if you have like the best one helmet in the game. I think we'll go ahead and increase the weapon master up because I'm about to need that for later on. Okay, so yeah, there we go. And now I'm just going to, I think I'll go wander back up towards that one bandit hideout place to see if there's a lot of bandits up there. There's those manhunters on. Those guys just run around, they go after bandits and stuff. You could, if you just stop to talk to one, you could actually try to attack the one group, and since there's only like 7 of them there, it isn't really hard. Since they're all on horseback stuff, it does make it a little bit more challenging. But anyways, there's battle. But anyways, they just go around attacking bandits, so it's not really a good point to attack them since they're trying to help you out. There's a group of 18. Let's see if we can take them. And most likely we will, since we have double what they have. So, say prepare to fight, we charge in. Attacking the bandit, that's why I'm kind of new to the whole battle thing, is getting me some renown. Later on, it gets more hard to get renown, but when you do it, I think it's more like courage or something like that is what it's supposed to be like equal to, because they have, when I get like the renown, it seems to be like when you take on really large armies or like double your size, you'll get more renown. Come after me. I'm going to run off this way. Okay, there's my guys. I'm gonna go hide behind my guys over here since I'm getting hit pretty bad. But yeah, they're finishing off the bandits. That's one of the things that I kind of like about having a horse when running around, because you could run up there and you could mess up their formation and they'll start to charge after you or something, and when they do that, you can easily have your units go in and finish them off, like flank them from the side or something. Okay, so we capture another bandit. We have a couple more trains. Oh yeah, I forgot these guys go up the sergeants. So yeah, there's a sergeant guy. Yeah, they're pretty good. I almost completely forgot about that. Yeah, and then Roderick's go up to sharpshooters. Okay, so yeah, get those guys trained up. So 170 for that. It's a pretty decent price. So that's 28 and 20. So yeah, that beats what we have. So yeah, now we have a sword. It's slightly less range, but it does do more damage and stuff. And those are like, don't really feel like picking up those since they're not worth that much money. You go over to the little village right here, and so you can like buy grapes and then give them weapons in exchange for something. Since they don't have a lot of money. Yeah, we might as well just do that kind of thing, because I don't really feel like giving them a whole bunch of extra money. Then go over here to the Villica to sell some of the stuff I have, and yeah, there's a relationship right there. It has increased from -3 to -2. They have saying before that wherever they are, they degenerate back to 0. But I guess in that case it's regenerate back to 0. Yeah, I forgot I sold this. Okay, so we actually made a profit off of bringing this hide here by 20, I believe. So that actually worked out in our favor. Okay, now I'm just gonna run back up there and might just wander around this mountain a little bit, because that bandit hideout right there. Yeah, we're good. We're about to find a way to get a lot of money, since I'm paying like 300 every week for it. But like 300 gold or deniers isn't super hard to deal with. And these bandit parties are getting larger and larger. Don't want to attack at this moment because there's two of them close to each other. So what will happen is one will join the other. Hopefully it's far enough away that those guys will not join. I don't know, it's pretty close. Yeah, he's moving faster than us, so no point of continuing to chase him. I could attack this bandit hideout thing and like take it out. I might do that if no bandits end up spawning soon, because normally when you take out bandit hideout, it's the little hideout, they hide all their stuff in there and you can get some really good loot from it sometimes. Okay, so yeah, I got 16 bandits here, so it should be easy battle. They're just right there. Figured they'd be farther away, but there's our one sergeant. Just trying to figure out where he's at, but yeah, there he is. He has soldier war cleaver, I believe is what it's called. It's a pretty decent weapon. Okay, so yeah, I'll upgrade more people. Yeah, go for spearman once again. I thought we had one sword sisters, but that might have been my other game. I might have not. Don't remember. Okay, so this is gonna go well because he's running straight for that guy. Now I'm gonna join him in this battle. We got 138 against 13. I highly doubt they will survive. if they do, then I don't know what to do. I'd probably just have to really rage quit or something. It'd be pretty hard for me to do that. If I run in from the side over here, like, half the time, they end up, like, turning sideways and stuff like that. Man, did 70 damage with that. That's a pretty good bet. Yep, so that guy doesn't like us that much, but his relationship with us has increased, and he seems to be a little bit more happier, saying that showed him a thing or two. Those things aren't worth much, so don't think I'm going to pick them up. And then we get upgrade some of our guys. Looks like just one guy right now. Yeah, I know that was a pretty crappy deal, but I just wanted to get rid of some of this, like just at least that one item, so I guess if I do want to attack that place, I want to have a whole bunch of empty inventory, because I know we'll have a whole bunch of stuff to it. I think I'll go ahead and take it out. So yeah, it says that we approach the camp and they don't appear to spot us yet, so we're gonna sneak away, or we can sneak away unnoticed, or we could approach it. I say let's go for it, cause I took out this thing on like episode 3 when the whole loading problem happened. But I do kind of like attacking these camps, cause like they do give you like, I think it's I think it's kind of random, but it's like the top so many people is what they'll end up letting you have with you. Most of the time they bring little companion people like that. So then the bandits will start popping up out of the cave there, and that house. Glad to have that sergeant guy with us, because he is quite useful. We're gonna save Matthew. That sergeant guy, I kinda like, that's one of the things I kinda like about the Rogers. I forgot that they do have that guy with him, and his weapon is one of my favorite ones. Like, if I remember correctly, it does like 35 cut to it or something like that is what it is. So, and he has, I'm assuming, a good bit of strength to him, so he could probably do like one hits on these bandits, one hit kills. Okay, so yeah. So we took out the place. Okay, so was it a whole bunch of good items like I was hoping. But oh well, you can't get everything you want in this game kind of thing, or else it would take a lot of the challenge away from it. But yeah, the bandit hideout is now gone, so they won't be spawning here as much as they normally would. What is going on down there? Oh, I think these guys are at war, probably the Nords or something. Or actually, wasn't it? Yeah, they're at war with the Kerrigans, but I don't think the Kerrigans ran up all the way over there. But yeah, they're looting all their places. You can see all the smoke and stuff to them. It's an awful lot of places being attacked. I don't think that, like I said before, the SWAT, and I don't think they last that long. Each time I see them, they're always being attacked from all sides and beaten up and murdered off, kind of thing, real fast. Okay, so now the series declared war on the Kerrigans. I kind of hope that since the Kerrigans are at war with two people, that they kind of get, like, I guess, beaten up kind of thing, and I don't know, not really large armies or something, because it makes it easier for later on when I want to go and try to take their land or something. There's the best hat in the game. Lordly Winged Great Helmet. And you see how it's almost 26,000 or 26,000 nears. So it's quite expensive. That's the second best armor you can get in the game. The thick plated, lordly plated armor is the best, but you can see how this is this thick plated and it's 30,000. The thick plated or the lordly plated is like really expensive stuff. So yeah, it's one of those items that you have to have a lot of money to get to, or if you're lucky, you might beat like one bandit camp or something and somehow manage to find that kind of item. I think we'll go back down here, the Jellica. I have a feeling that, oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say, I have a feeling that that quest wasn't considered done or something. But, yeah, it is. Since I already showed him up there. So, I'm guessing the Jellica will have higher relationship thing. And then we'll walk the streets and I have no idea what place is at, so I'm going to go look on the map. Is it Cherizar or something like that? Oh man, I'm at war with those people. There's no way in hell I'm going down there, or else I'm going to be attacked. So yeah, until I make peace with them, we won't be doing that. That's a pretty nice sword right there. If I had like 7,000 gold, I don't know if I actually had 7,000. I still probably wouldn't buy it because I want to keep at least 1,000 or so extra just in case something happens. There's like my favorite horse in the game, the heavy charger. Mostly because like the chargers, they have really high armor. The heavy charger is just better armored, more health, and its charge damage is more. It makes it easy to charge is when you run into enemies and stuff. It will do some damage. Like since I have 10 charge, it only does like right now like 6 damage or something like that at most if I'm running like full speed into someone. But I think if you go to like riding, yeah, the higher it is, the it increases your riding speed and maneuver ability. I'm not sure if that actually. I think that this means that you like when you get horses, the better horses, how they have better maneuvering and stuff. But I don't know, maybe it does. But it's more like I kind of like to have my riding up a little bit because right now this horse only has 100 hit points, and getting shot in the head a couple times will cause it to die, or being hit with like spears and stuff will make it killed really easy. And if I'm killed, I'm willing to jump back onto another horse. And sometimes I've had times where I was in battle, normally if a horse around was like a hunter, or sometimes they had like a war horse or a charger kind of thing, and my riding was only like level 1, so I couldn't get onto that horse, and so I was kind of stuck in the middle of groups of troops, and wasn't much fun. But yeah, so I think we'll go run back this way. You know, I think I might actually run over to the Velusa and I'll take a look at the prices of items and see if there's anything that sticks out and makes me want to buy. It'd be really nice to have something where it'd be like selling it for really cheap, or buying it for really cheap here and selling it somewhere else for like a really good profit. If that happens, then I might actually do a couple of those. So yeah, we're gonna listen to what these are gonna be. They have normally grain is like only like 9 deniers, I thought. And so, and then this place is just around the corner, like it's just up north of us in Somalia. That is a pretty good price. Let's see how much grain is actually here. Oh, so you're just going to like, you're selling it for like 50 something up there. And I'm not sure if I want to do that because I mean I could go around and buy a whole bunch of different grain and stuff from different places, but I don't really feel like collecting a whole bunch of grain just to sell it there. Okay, so yeah, we'll go meet up with this girl once again since she's wanting me to go visit. It does. This is one of the things that makes it really easy to have high relationship with the people in this game. Like they'll just say, "Okay, come meet me," it's like that. And one of the problems with that is, right, Swati is at war with Nords. So Swati is at war with like 2 or 3 people right now. So that's one of the things that I was saying before, to get attacked from all sides. But anyways, they had these people when you're trying to get a relationship with them, they end up doing this where you can just, they always want to be meeting up with you. So it's kind of, it makes it easy to get a high relationship. It's another cooperative thing. And that's all you have to do. You could just leave now, kind of thing. You don't have to worry about it, but it makes it so you can get a high relationship with them really fast. So, yeah. So it's like, that was about 45-minute episode, but I think we'll call it here. I think I'm gonna start making episodes at like 45 minutes because it seems that like they have, when I go load them up on YouTube, there's a major difference I can tell when loading up 45-minute videos to loading up an hour videos. Like it saves me like 10 minutes or something like that when I'm trying to load them up, which is really nice. So I'm going to end the episode here today. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you are enjoying these episodes and stuff, please like and subscribe. So yeah, that's about it. I think we'll record episode 7 right now. So, see you next time. Bye.